Hey everyone, Christian here. I'm going to try and talk over the traffic and other wind noise here, so I apologize in advance. But I'm here at a local park, and I was walking past one of the palms here. I haven't been here in a long time, and here it says Copernicias baileyana, Bailey Copernicia. That's not even really its common name, native to Cuba. And here we have quite a thin-trunked, very narrow-leafed, narrow petiole palm here with a smaller crown. That's very open, and you can kind of see through it. And this is going to be a very mislabeled palm. Baleyanas are often mislabeled, but this one's pretty far off. Bailey's going to have a trunk probably 4 times as thick, and this is going to be more of like a green hospita or a Copernicias yare type. I'm leaning more towards a green hospita here. It's actually in seed, but it's unlikely the seed is going to be good. It just seems like it just didn't do a good job of pollination, so they're not even turning color. But I just want to show that oftentimes you can't trust a palm identification plaque just because it says so. Just Baileys are going to have much more wider leaflets, and oftentimes someone, when you get when a city just gets a palm as a donation, the person just kind of has a tag in it, and there isn't any like collection info. I'm not saying it's bad for them for them to plant these, but just it can be a little bit misleading. So obviously you can see that has happened here. It's still a nice palm. It's not a Baileyana. But if we walk over this way, we have what to me is obviously is a Coccothrinax, and I'm like, it looks nice. Has silvery undersides, very wispy leaflets, and it's labeled as Coccothrinax crenita, the old man palm. But there's not very. All Coccothrinax have a fiber like this, but this is going to be a hybrid at best. It might be Coccothrinax crenita subspecies brevicrinus, meaning short hair. But I'm kind of pushing it there. It's probably a hybrid between barbadensis and crenita. So again, you got to be careful when looking at tags in gardens, especially non-botanical gardens. This is just a city garden, so I'm not giving them a hard time. I know that they probably just received this as a donation, so they're not trying to be a world-class garden here. We're kind of on the side of the road, but just kind of be careful when looking out at plaques. And if it doesn't seem like it is what it should be, then it probably isn't. So if it doesn't quack like a duck or walk like a duck, then it probably isn't a duck. So kind of a short vlog just to kind of put out there, because people can get very excited and say, yeah, I found a bunch of Coccothrinax crenita seed, and it's actually this palm, which is beautiful. And the thing is, they grow a lot faster, the hybrids do, but it's not the actual species. One last thing I want to point out, and I think this is kind of cool in a way, but also kind of sucks in a way. Seems to be a lot of ambulances going around today. Hope everybody's all right. Here we have a Ceres stachys renda lipstick growing here in the open here in downtown Fort Myers. And I remember seeing this palm maybe 3 years ago, and all these trunks were actually alive, but now this is the only one that's alive. It's one of the smaller ones. And they will come back from their smaller stems, but this palm was probably a 7-gallon plant when planted. And this is properly labeled, and that's where it's from, the Malay Peninsula and Borneo. But this palm was probably like a $300 palm. So I don't know if they spent $300 and were told they could grow here, but this is not, like, this palm will not survive long term here, not in Miami, not in Fort Lauderdale. You probably have to go to the middle of the Keys before they really become hardy to that area, because even some of them died in Isle Morada in Key Largo in 2010. So this one, one stem is surviving with a couple little clumps on the side. I'm glad that it is. I'm curious to see how long it will survive. It's kind of a little bit of a testament. So we'll see how that works. But everything else seems to be pretty well labeled. I haven't gone through everything, but some have some really odd common names. I'm not sure where they came from, but you never know what you'll find when you go into like a city-owned, little garden park where plants have been donated versus acquired, actively versus passively. So just want to make this vlog to kind of show you that don't believe everything you see, but this wasn't meant. And people are just, these are all honest mistakes. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you guys have any questions about mislabeled plants, go ahead and leave them down below, and I'll see everyone next time. Thanks for watching.